Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Isabel here, and I'm so happy that today we can share some time together, and I really hope that you had an amazing Thanksgiving celebration and that you enjoyed your family, your food, and everything that you prepared for this holiday that we just had. Today we're going to be talking about Christmas because I don't know about you, but I am ready to start sending out all of my Christmas cards. And I usually do that right after Thanksgiving because that gives me like a really good time. So all of my recipients receive the cards before Christmas. So I have a huge bunch to show you today. And I'm going to be sharing all of the stamps that I used. I have some that are acrylic stamps or the wood mounted stamps. I love using my blocks. So let's get started. Let me show you my first design. I have two versions of this. I'm using again this craft paper because I really love using my color pencils when I'm using this paper. If you see, it's exactly the same image, but the style of the card is completely different because this is colored and this is just white embossing powder. So this is the stamp that I used. Super cute and adorable, and here is the information. I grabbed this one from eBay last year. Okay, so super cute. So this is the first one that I used. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with all of my cards. Then I have another candy cane, but this is just one instead of a bunch like this, and I did exactly the same thing, colored pencils and just a white embossing powder. Super cute. And for this one, this is the stamp that I used. Look at this, so adorable. This is the information. I hope that you get to see it, and also the name of the company. Amazing. I grabbed this from my thrift store, so I usually go to the craft section every time that I'm there because they usually have like really good wood stamps. Okay, then I love using my dies, and this is what I did. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I have 3 different cards. So as usually I use white for my base, and then I go on top with another layer, either with cardstock like this one or just the design paper. And this red die cut that you see over here is just a die that I've had on my stash for a very long time. Super cute. And look at these gingerbread cookies. They're super adorable, and these are from the Stamps of Life. So this is the stamp set that I used. If you see, I used boy, girl, and then this like kind of frame, and I also used the dies. Okay, boy and girl. Super cute and adorable. I'm gonna put this over here because I need the space. So this is my third design. I love this one. For some reason, this one reminds me of Frankenstein. I don't know why. Okay, I have more gingerbread cookies, and I created 6 cards. Look at this. I love the stitching dies. All of them are the same. What I changed is the design paper that is in the doily behind the cookie, and that's it. Okay, so for this one I used that small die that is from Simon Says Stamp. Okay, this is the info. Super cute. It comes with all of these pieces, but I just wanted my cookie to be like simple because I really enjoy the stitching, and I think they look super cute and adorable just like that. So this is my 4th design. Super cute. I used some foam tape behind the cookie, so just to give a little bit of extra texture to these cards. And then I have a bunch of different cards. I'm trying to make one of each design, unless I really love what I'm doing, and then I create 6 or 2 or 3 depending on the mood. But this bunch is just 1 card for each stamp. Okay, so let me show you the stamps that I use for this one. This this card has 2 stamps on the front. I use this image, super cute. Look at those dolls, super cute. And then I use this wooden block with a sentiment, and this is all I can show you. I can't even read. I think it's a net something, but I don't know. I can read that. It's too tiny for me. So this is what I created, and look at this. Just let me grab my cards. Oh, look at this. This is the die that I use for these cards, okay? This is the one that I used. Super cute. Okay, so this is the first card. And look at this, super cute. Oh my goodness, so adorable. I had a lot of fun coloring these cute dolls, and I really like this card. Then I use this other block, super cute. And let me see, this is the info. I really hope that the glare is not so annoying, but this is the information. And this card is really simple yet really beautiful. But if you see here, I use the Tim Holtz decal trimmer, and then I distressed all of the borders with my distress ink. Super simple yet really beautiful. And I used alcohol markers to color all the holly leaves and the hearts and the these red thingies. Okay, this is another block that I really love, super cute. And this is a PSX. I'm always hunting for these stamps because they are really nice. Okay, and this is what I created. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I love this. Instead of the brown distress ink, I used red, and then I used my gold gel pen to go all around this bells. And I think this looks super cute. Okay, and then I used this stamp. Let me see. Okay, this is a Diana Markham stamp, super cute. You know that I love gingerbread cookies, and this is so adorable because it has the recipe over here for you to make the cookies. So this is super cute. From this stamp, I only use the cookie with the recipe, and this is what I created. I have to say that I really love this card. I use my alcohol markers to color the cookie, and it looks super cute. I added the cheeks with my chalk pastel, and then the white freckles are made with my white gel pen. Okay, so if you see this time, all of my cards are really simple because I have like a million cards to make, and so they look super cute and adorable. And then I use this another gingerbread cookie that also has like the recipe over here. The letters are like really tiny, but yeah, this is so adorable. I love this gingerbread. Look at her feet, super cute. So this is the card that I created, and look at her. Oh my goodness, I decided to go with red and not blue because we're talking about Christmas, and usually I am a traditional colors kind of girl, so that's why. But look at this, super cute. Oh my goodness, she's so sweet and adorable. And then I used another Diana Markham stamp, and this is for the Mom's Sugar Cookies recipe. Super cute. Look at all these stamps. I love these sets. So this is the other stamp that I used, and from here I use the recipe and also this one over here that are the cookie cutters. Okay, and this is what I created. Look at this. Again, I used alcohol markers to color everything that I needed, and if you see this bunch, it's all about distressing all of the edges with my distress ink. Super cute. And let me tell you, I already tried this recipe and they're so good. I loved love, love those cookies. Okay, this is another block, and I have the boy and the girl like in the bigger version. I love, love, love this gingerbread cookie, and this is the information for this gingerbread corner, and this is by Penny Black. Okay, super, super cute. I was able to grab this stamp like a couple of months ago from eBay. Super cute. And again, I created in 2 colors. Okay, so when I'm using craft paper, I use my colored pencils because the texture and the way it grabs the colors, it is super cute. And if you see, I use my sewing machine to go all around the layer of the design paper, and then I use some foam tape behind the image. Also distressed all the borders in the top layer, and I think they look super cute and adorable. I use my white gel pen to create all the icing, and that is so, so cute. And once more, I use the same stamp, but this time I color my image with alcohol markers. Again, my sewing machine all around the first layer, distressed ink in this top layer, and this is super, super cute. This sentiment that you see over here is just a tiny stamp that I had on my stash, but I couldn't find it. I have a total mess here in my craft room with everything that is going on, and what can I tell you? We all know about that, right? Okay, and my last bunch of cards is about snowmen, and that is because I found this beautiful C6 die. These are the red ones, the original ones, and I just had to use it. Super cute. So this is the image, but I had to combine this die with a Tim Holtz one, my favorite snowman from Tim. This is so cute, tons of layers in order to put this together, and I loved it. So I used these 2 stamps to create my snowman, and let me show you. This is my first version, and I made 3 cards with this. Super cute. Look at this. So this scarf is from this die, and if you see, I used this kind of paperboard, and then I went on top with my white acrylic paint, and I used these holly leaves from this die, but I added a jemmy over here, and then I used a paper punch to create a flower, and once more the holly leaves from this. And if you see, I used these page corners, and these are created with a paper punch that I found at my local thrift store a couple of weeks ago, and I love, love, love it. So these are the 3 that I created, and look at this. Oh my goodness, so cute and adorable. This time to create the face, I used my chalk pastel for the cheeks, and I used paint markers for the eyes and the nose. Okay, super cute. So this is my first snowman, and then the second one, look at this. Oh my goodness, I used the same base for the snowman, that is this red dye. Okay, but this time I added the hollies and the holly leaves and berries from this dye. I also used the broom, and I also used the scarf. Look at this, super cute and adorable. I used once more the same this is this paperboard, but this one comes like in layers. So what I did is that I tore with my fingers just a piece, because I wanted to create like a difference between both snowmen. So if you see, I have exactly the same dye for the base, but it changes a lot depending on the scarf that I'm using. This is the scarf, the original scarf from this dye, and this is for the Tim Holtz one, and then I also use the nose from the Tim Holtz dye. Super cute. So I used once more my page corners, but this time I went on top with my golden gel pen, and I think it looks super cute and adorable. So these are the 3 cards that I created with my snowman, and I'm in love with these cards. Super cute, super adorable, and super I say simple, even though these took me just a little bit of time to put them together because of all the pieces, but I love doing that. And this year, as I said on my last video, life has been happening here almost every day, so my time is very limited to create, and that is why my cards are really simple yet really beautiful, and I love all of them. Look at this. So these are all my cards that I have to share with you today. I really hope that you get inspired, that if you have similar stamps or sentiments or dies or materials, go for it. Just create your cards. Remember that in my case, I really prefer to receive a handmade card than a store-bought one, because these have tons of work, tons of love, and they're simply beautiful. I will be back with more Christmas crafts with you, but for today, that is all I have to share. So as always, please take care of yourselves. Remember to always have a huge smile, and see you soon. Bye.